Hi, guys and gals. I'm just excited to be able to present to you a little bit of the different technological tools that I've learned. Um, and I'm using Prezi to demonstrate some of these capabilities. So it is my first time using it. So please be patient with me. And I also know that this software eats up a lot of my computer memory, so it may glitch at times. So first one that I want to explore is Kahoot. Kahoot is a software that engages students with assessments. So there are like multiple choice questions that are asked. And the purpose behind this is to engage students to the content, but it also gives you real-time data. So the multiple choice, you get to customize how these questions are asked. It can be true or false. It can be different poll questions. And this is also going to help support just our educational standards of providing alternative ways for students to demonstrate competency and reflect on their learning using technology. So it's a great way to assess students. Like I said, it's multiple choice, polls, or whatnot. The next one is Padlet. I love Padlet. Padlet is a open sourced collaboration software. It's kind of like a community board or a sticky note site where students will respond to questions. You can post up various questions and as they're writing, they are able to submit their responses into the community. So that allows for student collaboration. It allows for communication. This is also a good opportunity to teach them digital citizenship. The program also allows for anonymous features. So those students who are fearful of speaking out because they don't want to say a wrong answer, they can place themselves as anonymous. And I would also use this as like a think, pair, share, where you can use it as a formative assessment. This allows students to publish and present meaningful content for the different audience members. The next one is Flipgrid. Flipgrid engages students via video discussions, kind of like TikTok. You post a question and students will respond to that question, recording themselves, and they can incorporate different means of media, so different images, emojis, and so forth. This will encourage communication and collaboration. It also gives space for students to respond to questions, and students can express themselves more freely, much like people do on TikTok. Next, we have Nearpod. For those of us who are online or familiar with Nearpod, Nearpod allows for space for inquiry and questions. So it's very much like Google Slides, but it's cool because you get to upload different questions. You can upload polls, put in videos, put in links. Students can collaborate with one another. It has a Padlet-like feature where you post a question and students can see each other's responses. It also shows you data, so it's good for assessments. For educators, this is good. It allows us to create, adapt, and personalize learning for students to foster independent learning. So this can be done as a class, it can be done independently, and it also helps for students with IEPs or students who are ELs. So gives a space for you to create a unique experience for students. Nearpod is a very cool slide-based software. Next is Prezi. I'm currently using Prezi. With Prezi, you create beautiful, engaging software program or slide decks. You can engage students with different content. You see how it's like moving from slide to slide. I'll also let you place videos. I didn't do that today, but you can place videos, pictures, comments. Think about Google Slides on steroids. It allows you to highlight key ideas, like the circle thing that I'm doing, and then other people can comment together. If you let your students use it, it's very user-friendly, and that'll allow them to engage with each other. You can give them a project to do together, and it'll allow students of different backgrounds to use these tools to teach each other, but also to learn more about these different tools. Next, we have Google Classroom. Google Classroom can be used to streamline information, assignments, content, materials. It allows you to communicate with students in a discussion board, and it also gives you space to assess students. You can do Google Forms. You got a few more. Our last one is actually Venngage. Venngage is awesome. It's very similar to Padlet. It's very similar to Canvas or Canva, if you're familiar with Canva. Pretty much what it does is allows students and allows colleagues, teachers to make their own infographic reports. So students like those infographic videos, they can create their own, you can create them for them. It allows you to make graphs, Venn diagrams, charts, T-charts, whatever it is that you need for students to record notes, or they can use it to teach each other. Student standards, students communicate complex ideas clearly and effectively by creating digital objects. So those are 7 of the different tools that I've used or have researched. I hope that these come in handy. I hope that these programs will help you engage students and activate student learning. Thank you for your time, and I hope that you have a great rest of your afternoon. Ciao.